We have crypto.com, symbol CRO versus the dollar. Else is going to have a struggle with that one. But long-term timeframes looking really, really good right here. I mean, obviously, this one's just been pretty much a straight up and to the right ever since its inception or rebranding in 2019. So I do like this, and I would expect this one to give another test towards the current range highs, which is around 22 to 24 and a half cents or so. I don't really have any reason to be like long-term or even looking at bearishness on something like this as long as you're above 15 or basically 16 cents. If we go down to a daily, do we have anything of particular interest here? Yes, we do. Daily BBWP is really taken up, and the moving average is having a positive slope. So this one's moving right now, I do believe. Very likely does give a test towards the top side of that range. Perhaps in the next week or so. The question is, can it break or not? Probably does, especially in this market environment. Any sort of a weekly closure or just even popping back above about a quarter. And yes, I would be looking for long-term continuation, in this case, new highs. We do have a bit of a technical target and setup right here, which is actually just a menial 27.7 cent. But let's pull up an extension here as well from the prior base. And that would probably imply a move on a breakout of your highs to about just below 29 cents. Very likely does spend a little bit of time consolidating there. And then long term, we're talking maybe months down the road now, perhaps looking at about 50 cents before the next major potential high. Again, that is long term, obviously. We will come up with an invalidation condition on this one. But first, I want to see what it looks like from this angle. And what do we have on the weekly? Freshly crossing up on momentum oscillators as long as above basically 18 cents. Daily is up as long as above 20 cents. Okay, good. 5-day up as long as above 19. What about the monthly closing today? We'll actually freshly cross up and reject the bearish control zone above 15.5 cents. Looking very good right there, actually. Okay, so invalidation on the weekly, obviously, for the long-term bullishness would be below about 16 cents. Daily, I think is a little bit more simple, about 19 cents to the downside. Until then, I'm looking for sideways and up, and very, very good setup over a long period of time here, which is generally a good thing. Hopefully that's helpful, man.